Hey guys, I just got to say a quick apology. I made a video this morning. I was off today. I took the day off to go for a interview for a part-time job. Hoorah, I got it. Be waiting tables on I-Drive, which is a really good tourist area in Orlando, to make some quick cash waiting tables. So anyway, long story short, because I use the GPS on this phone, so battery is really weak. I want to apologize. I got some emails and some comments from some Lutheran brothers and sisters, and they've been subscribers to me for a long time, and they're really good Christian brothers and sisters. And I didn't want anyone to think that I was trying to say Lutherans are anti-Semitic. I was quoting Martin Luther and telling you about Martin Luther. Martin Luther represents Lutherans about as much as Joe Biden represents Catholics. Honestly, I've met several in person at my church, my local parish, converts to the Catholic faith from Lutheran, and they're the most on fire Christians I've ever met. And they tell me the Lutheran churches they went to was very similar to Catholicism. We're very close cousins or brothers and sisters. But my point I was making was to defend the Catholic faith, because when I was an evangelical, and even today, some people will say, oh, the Catholic Church is anti-Semitic. The Catholic Church was in cahoots with Hitler. Hitler was a Catholic. And sure, Hitler may have been baptized Catholic and raised Catholic as a child like I was. But when I turned 19, I renounced the Catholic faith. I rejected my baptism, and I identified with evangelicals. Hitler may have been baptized and raised Catholic, but as an adult, you can just see by what he says and what he does. He identifies with Martin Luther. And the church I referenced, the largest church at the time, it was a Lutheran church that combined with Reformed Christians. And, there wasn't 42,000 Christian denominations at that time. But the few that they formed the biggest denomination in Germany at the time, during the 1930s, called it the German Evangelical Church, I believe. It was also known in English as the Church of the Reich, the Nazi church. And it was run by Nazis. So this is what I was saying. People were deceived at the time. And even, Corey ten Boom. And again, I'm making this video quick. I'm going, I'm going by memory. I'm not going by notes. And, I said, Corey ten Boom was this young girl. Someone commented, by then she was middle-aged. Yes, he's correct. She was the youngest of the sisters, youngest in the family. The youngest and the only one to survive. But the point was, she was a strong a Christian woman, and she was a Lutheran. But she's, I've seen her in, old interviews, because she passed away like in the 80s, but I've seen old interviews of her, and I read some of her books, and her Lutheran pastor didn't want nothing to do with hiding the Jews. Not because he was an evil man, it was just he was afraid of Hitler. And that's what they were running into. So I'm saying at that time, if you look back at history, it wasn't the Catholics that were hurting the Jews. It turns out the Catholics were saving the Jews. So that was the point. And again, I apologize. Some people like my channel because I do everything raw. I don't edit. I don't have time to look at, as soon as I make the video, I upload it, mistakes and all, I don't have time to edit it. And until God provides me the ability to do this full time, I'm going to be making mistakes, but I'll always apologize if I say something wrong. And so I apologize. That wasn't fair to make it seem like Lutherans were anti-Semitic. Martin Luther was anti-Semitic for sure. And that church was full of anti-Semites. Now, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my battery. It's literally turning red. So I'm just going to say this really quick. G.K. Chesterton said, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing bad. So I apologize sometimes for the bad qualities of these videos, but I feel like it's worth doing, so I do it. And some people hate the poor quality. Some people don't mind it. So, you know, we're all trying to get better. And I promise you, I'm going to ask God to make me better this Lent. So God bless and stay Catholic.